Hey, 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 good morning, everybody. It is Wanda here. Welcome to today's tarot. Yes, I am super early this morning because I'm heading off to my Zumba class very shortly. So I thought that I would get on nice and early. Hi, Steve. How are you this morning? Welcome. Where are you from, Steve? Are you Australian or are you hopping on from another country? Let me know where you're from when you're... Okay, let me know where you're from when you're hopping on. Hi, Irina. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Helly. How are you? Okay, so I'm super early this morning because I'm heading off to my Zumba class with one of my team members later on this morning, Joni, who will be doing a Zumba class. Irina, that'll be hilarious in itself. Okay, so I thought I'd hop on and do today's tarot for you nice and super early on a Tuesday. And as you can see in the comments box, have you ever reached a point in your life where enough is enough? Like you're no longer going to tolerate the way things are. Like you've had enough of that lover that keeps betraying you. You've had enough of that person who keeps lying to you. You've had enough of getting angry over certain things that you can't change. And the only thing that you can change is yourself. And that enough, when you get to that point where you go, enough is enough, guess what? Yay! Have a party, because that enough is you stepping out of your old patterns. Yeah, I can remember times in my life, I still have those times where I go, oh, I can't do this anymore. I've got to find a new way of doing things. And that is your enough is enoughness. Because guess what? After enough is enough, you bring back to yourself your power, that strength, that vitality in your body. Because when you're putting up with, oh, this, not this again, when you're putting up with that, tell me in the comments box, what is that point in your life when you reached enough is enough? Was it about a lover? Is it about a marriage that was going nowhere? Is it about a relationship that was going nowhere? Is it about a job that sucked the life out of you? Is it maybe family members that you could no longer tolerate in a way, the arguments or the anxiety that it created? Was it something within yourself that you wanted to do and you were stopping yourself from doing that? Was that something for you? So what is it? What is your enough is enough? Are you at that point again in your life where you're thinking, no, enough is enough. I've got to shift this. Give me some love hearts if this is making sense to you. Yes, yes, yes. Because it's so important. That is our inner self talking to us when we get this feeling enough is enough. Does that make sense? That is our soul going, come on, shift this. And yeah, do it. Do it in the tiniest little things. You go, oh, I can't do this. I keep forgetting my shopping bags. That was me at the Aldi yesterday. Okay, so all these things inside us are because that enoughness is really stepping into a new way that you can change it. So what are the cards going to show us today? Woohoo! Very exciting. Oh, I got my new ones here, the Golden Dawn. I kept remembering there was a reason why these cards were created. I'm going to do my research because I've forgotten. I used to do the cards quite a lot, but I've had so much in my brain over the last 12 months. But see that beautiful symbol? It has a connection to the ancient times of the Templars. And so I want to talk about that, a bit of history about the tarot tomorrow. Okay, there's a lot of you on this morning. Woohoo, maybe this might be the new time. What do you think? Maybe I should be hopping on at 8:30 Sydney time. Okay, today's card. Wow. Today's card is the 8. The 8 of diamonds, or here we've got the circles. It is the 8 of discs. And what does the 8 of discs talk about? It is about paperwork again. So the 8 of discs is getting stuff done. What haven't you done? What closet haven't you cleaned out? What job are you avoiding? All right. Is it paperwork? Is it bills? Because remember, the discs are associated with our world, with our material world. And so they're very much related to paperwork. So if you're the paperwork to do with anything in our life, so around the cars, around bills, around legal papers, around study, what else is there? Around contracts. So anything to do with that coming up is going to be important. So if something falls on your desk today that the secretary must have dumped on your desk, check it out. Maybe you need to be writing some copyright. Maybe you need to, sorry, start again. Maybe you need to be writing some copy for your website or for your business, you know, but it's got, or maybe you need to find somebody who's going to be writing some copy for your business. You know, that's also got a lot to do with it as well. So anything in the written sense, like licenses and contracts and legal papers and bills and fines and anything that's paperwork to do with money or signing on the dotted line, you're much safer now to do that because Mercury is out of its retrograde cycle. It's moving out. So if you need to sign papers today, do it. It's the all clear. Does that make sense? Okay, so that is awesome. So, oh, I can see some new people on today, and I can see this lady's name, Cherie Broadhurst. Good morning. Today's card for Cherie. What is that? Oh my goodness. I'm going to use the Osho cards today. Osho was like a yogi, had a nice long grey beard and a little beanie thingy on his head, and he honestly, he was a man before his time, seriously. These cards talk about the ascension. They're talking about what we're going through right now. Okay, that is absolutely marvelous. So here we are. What is today's card going to show us? Ah, look at this. It is the card of breakthrough. Cherie, we all know that the card that's been spoken for you today is also the card for all of us. And the breakthrough means before you can have a breakthrough on anything, like an understanding or an awareness or a aha kind of a moment, when we get that feeling, when we get that, oh my God, we have to go through a breakdown. Now, does that mean our nerves break down? Your nerves in your body cannot break down. It's your spirit that breaks down with the enough is enough. Wow, that's powerful. So for you today, Cherie, it is about putting an end to something. It's about putting an end to something that no longer works for you, that no longer serves you. It could be about yourself, maybe something that you're accepting that you don't want to accept anymore, that you're in resistance to, maybe putting up with somebody in your life. It's very much about that. And be happy that you'll be able to change this because it doesn't serve you. Your body tells you at every minute when it doesn't serve you. And so, Cherie, this card is about stepping into your power. It's about stepping into who you really are and stepping into going, right, this is it. I'm not putting up with this anymore. And it could even be something in your own behavior. So don't be afraid to shift it. There's nothing wrong, nothing bad about this. It's all a good. It's a growing thing. And inside that, we create our new normal. All right, we break down the barriers that hold us from being ourselves. It breaks down the barriers of us feeling we're not enough, we are not worthy, we are not lovable. And so inside that, when we step up and go, right, I don't have to do this anymore. And even though it might be hurtful for you because you might love that person, but they're not getting it, then stop. And if this is making sense to you, give me some love hearts, say hello, give me some thumbs up. So here we are, the breakthrough, and, you know, what is it that you need to complete today? What is it that you're going to change? Is it something, maybe if you've got a business and you've been leaving the paperwork behind, or you haven't been writing that copy? It's all to do with that. It's all to do with stagnation and putting up with and getting rid of it and stopping that right now and taking your power back and feeling amazing. That's why there's that red, oops, in the card. There's that red, and there's that child poking through going, oh, breaking that wall away. Does that make sense? So here we are, guys. Here it is. Take that on today. Take that on. Write 5 things that you need to do today. What are the 5 needs? Not that you want to do, oh, I want to go to the beach, I'd rather be in the Bahamas, I want to, just chill out and read my new Dr. Dispenza book. Okay, well, that's what you want to do, but that is avoiding what you need to do. Maybe it's telling that person to shut up. Maybe it's telling that person enough is enough because you've had enough. Maybe it's finishing off that paperwork. Does that make all sense? It all connects. So guys, that is it for today. Happy Tuesday. I'm going to go off and do some Zumbaing, and whatever you do today, do it with love in your heart. Do it with power. Do it with the strength that is you. Remember who you are. You are a divine being here to have a human experience, to share your love, share your message, share it with the world. Make sure that you step into your happiness, because inside of that, your enough is not a happy place to be. It's a place of frustration and stagnation. So guys, let it go. Make that change you need to make and clean up your paperwork. In the meantime, have a beautiful day, and I will see you again tomorrow. I might even start a bit earlier, guys. This is wonderful. I will talk to you later. Bye.